Hello, everybody. Earlier I put a live and I talked a little bit about the gaming. So I decided to redo it. I try to speak smoother with less pause. I was thinking about video game and like how kids doing these days, which to me is a disaster. What's happening is it's really too much. After COVID, many kids getting bored and like during to COVID, so they need to socialize. And one of the way they socialize it was like they uh, play with peers, like online and with the classmates. So that was a way they could make themselves happy and basically kind of survival for them. And parents been okay because there was no choice. I talked to many people, like doctors and therapists, counselor, and everybody was in the same page. So it was very difficult to do anything else. But right now, we don't have that problem. And in general, we should do something about this gaming matter. Gaming is a very, very new um, subject happening to us. We had when I we've been child, we had some gaming like Nintendo. Uh, was very soft, and the subject was some kind of like a challenging, like the physical game. Really, it was just challenging for us to solve it. That was all. There was no aggressiveness. Maybe at the end you see a dragon, you have to fight with the dragon. So these days, all the games and the subjects is like encourage kids to be aggressive. I was thinking, okay, what's wrong with that? Maybe it's not as bad as I think, and maybe it helps the kids to be smarter, as some people say. Maybe it's good for kids to be quicker and like they can answer, they can be really quick responder, something like that. I said, okay, so maybe there is a good things about it. I search, I talk a lot, and I've noticed these games brings a lot of anxiety for kids. They are a lot scared of all things, all nonsense things, like something which they never see, they never heard, but they mention about it, and we say like, "What's going on? Like we don't have such a thing here." Like, but always they are have a nightmare or something. And in a few days ago, something I watched, it was a doctor talk about the negative effect of gaming for kids. And that was something for me that was shocking, which shows like a brain follow whatever like it's getting as a training. Like for instance, kids sit down and play with the gun game, and it's a lot of gun or escaping or something. It's like they educate their brain to think this way. They educate their brain to uh, it's like a muscle. You make it stronger. They make their brain cells to be to think about those aggressiveness, to escaping like guns all the time. So and repeat it. So basically brain get it as a model, as a role model. And that was shocking for me, and I said, this is not nice. This is something scary and very, very unhealthy. So I decided to do something which I wanted to do for a long time. I wanted to ask you guys to join me, do something about it. We have to start as parents, community, neighbors, schools. We have to make some changes. We have kids right now which they don't have any patience to do anything. Like I send the kids to the art class, they're getting bored easily. So for we can feel it actually. Ourselves is the same thing. We don't have enough patience because everything is fast, fast, fast. We can just with one click get all the answer. But for ourselves is a different story. For kids is like a really crucial. They been in a right way because they just growing. Like they need. those healthy background to have a peace in their life. If they don't know how to make peace, if they can't control over emotion and feeling, how they want to live life happily. It doesn't matter how much they're successful. Of course, for me as a mother, as a person was educated as well. So I wanted my kids to be highly educated and everything like in a very, very high standard and quality. So, but right now for me and always for me, for my kids, one thing is more important than anything, and that's the mental health. I would like my kids to have a control over their emotion and feelings and mind. If they can do that, they can do anything. I'm not worried about their education that much. I'm worried about their feeling and thinking. So that's the most important thing. If they can manage it, they can do a lot actually. So let's do something. Let's get together. Let's help each other. Please don't be passive. Like try to be involved. Try to share the video. Try to join me. And do something. Don't just look at it and be in the side and say, okay, whatever. I don't have time, or you can do it. Do it. We follow you later. No, please, please do something. Get up and join me. If I see good feedback from you guys, we can do something really um, in real, and we can start an act. So I want to see how much you share it. I want to see if you put a comment, if you share this video, if I see huge response and uh, basically acceptance, I'm okay for the next step. But please, please just think about it. This is not something simple. This is not something because our life is hard, we have to just ignore it. I know it's difficult. Sometimes you need the kids to do something and then don't bother you. But we will be more bothered in the future if we don't care right now. Definitely. So please join me and help me in that matter. Thank you very much.